Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thank you so much for joining me here today. We're going to take a quick look at Link. And just before we do, we typically look at Bitcoin, but I can summarize really quick in the sense that it's really just hanging out right at about 66,000 and it's trying to break that resistance level. If it does, we're going to be looking to trend towards 70 and then 100 after that. So really good stuff for Bitcoin. It might dip to 65,000 first, but we'll see what happens soon. Now, that being said, I'm not a financial advisor by any means. This is for educational purposes, but bear this in mind. I've been trading for over 15 years. My goal is to help you become a better trader. I truly love teaching other people how to trade. So I've designed and created a trading community with that specific purpose in place. So check that out, link in the description below. I coincidentally also send out signals for every single trade that I take. So it's a really awesome experience. We're all learning and growing together. So you can kind of see what it's like, how a trader typically does set up their stop targets, their profit targets. Everything is all right there, right? That being said, let's go ahead and take a look at Chainlink here. So 1-day chart, we're looking here at the 1 day. Let's start with this first. Both moving averages are trending right around where they should be. They're just below the price, which is fantastic. We've also got the RSIs over 50, under 70. Also great. We got more room for growth here. We also want to take a quick look at the 4-hour chart and see. This looks a bit on the overextended side, but we'll take a look here. Let's go ahead and see. So TD sequential tells us we were at a state of exhaustion. So it's not complete exhaustion, but it's getting very, very close. In other words, when you see a 9, you see back here with a 9, there's coming the price usually comes back the other direction, right? So it'll either consolidate or retrace. We got it to an 8, it came back down, recounted, and now we're up to about a 9 plus 2, right? So that's basically overtime, for lack of better terms. That's what I refer to it as. So we may only see a couple more hours of bullish momentum before we can expect a retrace, right? In other words, for lack of better terms, the price could come down or go sideways, consolidate resistance, and that could become the new support. So it's not necessarily meaning it's going to just dip back down, but it might just kind of take some time to breathe and kind of consolidate sideways first before it legs up again. But the key takeaway here is the fact that we are seeing higher lows and higher highs, right? So pretty nice. As long as this next low is higher than the previous, we're in good shape to see continuation of the upside. Yeah. So I think it's pretty likely that we're going to see a break past 34.75. That's kind of the temporary resistance level here. And where I got that was basically a highest point on the 1-day candlestick for the most recent high, right? In other words, 34.70 essentially closed 2 days in a row right there. And that's kind of where we're at. So just keep that in mind. Bear in mind, that was just before September 7th, the El Salvador candle. So that caused the price to come crashing back down. So it's since recovered. So I mean, there's a great chance it's gonna come up here to about $41, $42 in the very near future, just based on the simple fact that it's definitely moving. It might take a little while to get there, but I think by month end we're gonna be right in the $40 range, pretty easy. So we'll take a look at Fibonacci in a moment to see what that looks like, but let's go ahead and finish a couple of other key indicators here and just kind of see what we can find out. Because with the 4-hour chart, yeah, let's actually look at the 1 hour and see where we're at in the cloud. Obviously, we have a break above the cloud, which is great. Above the cloud, essentially a buy signal. Below is a sell signal, so we got that nice buy signal here. We've also got on TD sequential, we're extremely past overtime, but we had a slight period of consolidation here that allows for us to start counting it again. So simply put, that kind of coincides with the 4-hour chart, right? So we got roughly 2 more 4-hour candlesticks left in this momentous trend. That would be 8 hours. Right here at a 2, that basically means that we have a good, 7 or 8 hours left of consolidation / increase, right? So the price very well could break that resistance level, could get rejected there. It's hard to say, but at this point, it's kind of giving us the signal that we're at a higher point. We need to calm down. We need to consolidate, but we're also got a little bit of time left where we could possibly see that leg up to break that resistance level. That could very well happen. All right, so all good things here. Why don't we go ahead and take a quick look at Fibonacci retracement and call it a day, and we'll go ahead and see where we're at with that. So taking a look here at Fibonacci. So we're looking at 23 as the more recent low. That was on the 11th of October. And we'll go ahead and see kind of what this puts us here. So big picture, better case scenario, because again, this was October 11th. It took us about, I would say about a full month to go on that time frame, right? So in this 1 month time frame, we saw an increase of approximately 45%. So in order to get that same amount of distance, so to speak, right, we need to be able to perform that in the same month. In other words, 1 month from now, hypothetically end of the month, early next, we could see a range of about $48.50, or sorry, we just round up and say $49, right? So $49 is a likelihood within the next month. Now, big picture, I can confidently say the all-time high for Link will be broken just based on its previous performance and how well it does just in general. There's a great chance we're going to be able to see this resistance of about 52, 53 be broken eventually. But I would say more immediately, $50 or 49 would be probably more of a realistic goal by month end, just based on Fibonacci retracement and how it's been able to progress. Just keep in mind that could actually happen a lot quicker though, based on Link's history of really performing very well when Bitcoin does well, right? Bitcoin is a state of indecision here recently, and it's slowly progressed upwards. Imagine Bitcoin passing 67, 70,000. I think Link will definitely take off at that point. So my prediction here, by month end, I think we're going to see somewhere in the range of 45 to 50 by the end of the month. And I would say by first of the year, we should at least have broken the all-time high and start making new highs. And at that point, we'll have to take a look at it again, of course, in order to make sure that we know exactly what's going on, because Fibonacci can only forecast so much based on certain time frames, right? So that's kind of where we're looking at. So hopefully you found benefit here. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Definitely join my Patreon community so I can help you become a better trader, and we can all learn and grow together as per usual. And I think it's a great experience. So I'm looking forward to getting to know you better. Thanks so much for your time. We'll see you on the next video. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you.